One of the things I mentioned but did not test when reviewing the Ailunce HA1G and HA1UV radios was their ingress protection scores. Stick around and we'll do just that. As I record this, it's just a couple of days before Memorial Day. In the U.S., that signals the official start of summer. It's just a couple of days until Father's Day as well. For many of us, summer means camping, hiking, traveling, and other outdoor activities. For those of us who travel with either ham or GMRS radios, that may mean having a radio that can take a bit more abuse than normal. Oftentimes, that means getting the radio wet. The HA1G and HA1UV radios from the Ailunce brand from Retevis both have IP scores of 67, which means they're great choices for activities that may put you on or near the water. Now, I need to let you know that Retevis provided the radios for the earlier reviews and asked that I do a dunk test to prove or disprove that their IP67 protection score was real. They also asked that I mention their Retevis.fans pages on social media like Facebook and TikTok. Since they are kind enough to occasionally provide review radios, I was glad to oblige. As always, please click the thumbs up button below the video if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe to the Gadget Talk channel if you haven't already. We're creeping up on 25,000 subscribers, and I'd love to have you as one of them. Before we throw the radio in the drink, let's take a minute to explain IP scores for those of you who may be a bit fuzzy on what they mean. IP stands for Ingress Protection. You sometimes hear it referred to as intrusion protection. It basically means how well a device keeps unwanted things out. Here's a chart that describes the various levels. The first number refers to how well a device keeps out solids. As the chart shows, an IP score of 1 means it can keep out something bigger than 50 millimeters. Basically, think of a grid on a fan that keeps your fingers out. At the top end, a 6 means it will keep out microscopic specks of dust. The second digit refers to water ingress. An IP score of 1 means the device will keep out raindrops when placed upright. As you can see, the higher scores have to do with the angle of the device from upright to the addition of water jets at various pressures. The HA1 series of radios have scores of IP67, which, as you can see, means they will keep out dust and protect from water ingress when temporarily submerged in up to a meter of water. Depth is important as pressure increases as depth increases. Most vendors define temporary submersion as up to 30 minutes. The HA1G and HA1UV are essentially the same radio. They differ in the firmware that restricts the HA1G to transmitting only on the GMRS channels. In this test, I'm going to take the HA1G out to the pool and drop it into about 2 feet of water. I'll have the radio on and we'll leave it submerged for right at 2 minutes. Let's head out to the pool. So we're here and we've got it all set up. So let's see what this rascal is going to do when it's submerged. We're going in about 20 inches deep or so. There you can see it's down there in the water. The IP rating it has is up to 30 minutes. I'm not going to leave it in there that long. But for the kind of underwater time you might have if you dropped it in the lake, if you were out fishing or crossing the stream, we'll leave it in about a minute or two and we'll see how it comes out. We're at 1 minute here. Okay, that's 2 minutes. Let's reach down and see if it's still working. You can see the screen's still on. It's kind of bright here in the sun. Let's go over into the shade and check this out. Okay, it was in there 2 minutes. The screen is nice and bright. Let's see if it'll still transmit. We'll be transmitting on that lower register, see if we can trip the repeater. So there we go. A full submersion dunk in about 20 inches is certainly within the range of this radio's IP67. The radio passed the dunk test with flying colors. What that means to you is that you should definitely be considering the HA1 series of radios from Ailunce if your summertime activities will have you out and about on or near the water. I'll have an affiliate link in the description below if either or both of these radios will help you meet a communications need. Join me over here for the full reviews of these cool radios. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and cheers for now.